Good morning, everyone. So I'm here at the storage unit, and I've been putting in some work the past couple days behind the scenes that y'all haven't really. I mean, I might have mentioned it, but I've been stacking doors. This is about 17, 18 feet of doors. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish up this one side, and then I'm starting to stack the plywood here in the front. So I have easy access to it somewhat because it's behind the bar there, so it's not that great. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attach to the wall here. I'm gonna make me a shelf so that way all the plywood gets stacked up right here, and then I'll have a shelf above where I can put some stuff up here, and then some of the totes on things that I might not be able to sell like in the next couple of months, I might throw up top, maybe. Just depends on how much room. I've gotten a lot done at the flea market. I'm gonna go ahead and close this up while we're talking. I got a lot done at the flea market. I got a lot done at the shop. My warehouse has enough room to where I can almost drive a vehicle in my shop, and that's a big thing right there. So it gives me some room to work and get some things done. And I'm gonna try to do this one-handed, which I've never done before. Well, looks like I can do it. And hang around for a little bit because I got to talk to you about some monkeys. So, but yeah, I'm going to be going out to the flea market. Wow, I did that one-handed. That was kind of rough, but I did it. So I'm going to be going out to the flea market probably after lunch. And I think this is already gone bad. This is a little some old stickers for, I think, some motorcycle components. I'm gonna just decorate the back of this van, or the van. I'm gonna decorate back. Jesus Christ, I do know how to talk, I swear. I am going to decorate the back of the Ford, and probably just put some random stickers, things like that on there. So let me get you guys set up here on the, hopefully I can do this without stopping the video. Oh, look at it. You're looking at yourself. Can you see yourself? And down. Ta-da! Never fear, for I is here. So yeah. Today is Friday the 1st, which I had no idea it was the 1st. Holy shit. Look at that hair. Whew. In case any of y'all think that I don't work. Need to fix your brain. Yeah, so I'm gonna probably go to it's about 11 o'clock now. I might go to the flea market this afternoon. I might not. Hell, I don't know. I got so much stuff going on. But I got it pretty much set up. There's still a day's worth, so I might just say hell with it, and it's set up enough for me to open up. So, but I'm gonna kind of play it by ear. Ooh, security. So right now I'm gonna drop the trailer off because I think I'm done with that for a minute, because I can't really move any more doors here until I get that other side, because I want to fill that whole thing up with doors. Actually, I don't want to, but it's as much as I hate moving the doors out here, it's the easiest way to get the room and get everything that I need. Like, I've already opened up so much room. In fact, let's get, well, no, I'm not gonna make that long of a video. But anyways, let's talk about some monkeys. And this, hear me out. So there was a study of some monkeys off a Japanese island, okay? And people would take sweet potatoes, and you can look this up, look up sweet potato monkey experiment. And this is, let me precursor, this is some spiritual space age shit that's about to happen with some monkeys, or that has happened with monkeys. So they had these monkeys on an island, and the tourists would come up and look at the monkeys, and they, for whatever reason, they started throwing sweet potatoes out on the beach, and they'd come up and eat the sweet potatoes, and it would just pick them up out of the dirt and everything else. Well, that happened for a while, and this is a long study, okay? So eventually one of the younger monkeys said, let's wash it off in the ocean. So it got the sand off of it, and it added a salty taste because of the water, and it made the sweet potatoes better to the monkeys, So the newer monkeys all got onto this trend, and it was kind of like a movement on the island. And the older monkeys kind of set in their ways. Some switched over, some didn't. And that was part of study. Say, hey, the younger monkeys are learning stuff new, and they're evolving. But here's the thing that makes it real crazy. They also found out, without any connection, without any, there's no communication, the younger and older monkeys on other islands inherently started, just washing them off, and it was like they were connected in a way, okay? And I know this sounds weird, but you can look at the study. It's well known for those who study science. And so anyways, these other monkeys started washing them off the same way as the monkeys on the original island that started it. So everybody's like, well, how did they know? How did they all of a sudden? And this was within a quick time period. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because not too long ago I was talking, at the birthday party, I was talking about some rap, songs and everything else. And there's one guy, I think his name is Chris Mack, something Mack, and he does like reading someone's comments and becoming instantly gifted to be able to rap about it in a very complex way. There's Thug Shells, there's Dax, you got all these new artists about rapping, and you're trying to think, well, you done switched on to another thing. You were talking about monkeys, now you're talking about rap. It's still the same thing. All right, so if the monkeys are all connected, and I think that we are all connected, I think that our connections have been severely, reduced or damaged, but we are all connected in a way. It's the electrical current of when a storm comes. Some people feel it more than others, but you can actually feel the electricity in the air at certain times, stuff like that. So, and I was sitting there thinking about all these new rappers that are just, within a short time period, have been able to modify the game, the rap game, and it's taking it to a new level right now, and I think that's the beginning. And it got me thinking on how are all these people within a 3-year period, and it's been only 3 years, that you have these new artists that are just beyond lyrically gifted, and it might be saturation, it might be a few people in a pod, but it was a few monkeys that started off everything, and then all of a sudden everybody just blah. So this is my brain working. You're seeing the dark side of the brain. So, but that's just something, like I've always, like, I'm not going to say telekinetics or telekinesis, or that it's like 100% real, but if you go back and look at the religions and histories and the so-called, fictional stories, there's many stories and where people have heard voices clear in their heads from other people, where there's stories where, you wake up and you have a bad feeling, and next thing you know, your kid was in a car wreck, or you have a feeling and someone on the, other side of the world passes away, and, there's connections to us all. I know just about anybody watching this video can think of one time where they felt something and then, it happened. And I'm not saying that they did it. I'm just saying that they knew something was off, and it didn't have to be a bad thing. It could be a good thing. But sometimes you just get feelings when that either something happened or something's about to go down. And then, you know, and there was another study that I've heard about. I have not ever even looked into it, because that's not, I mean, it's something that I find interesting, but it's not something I want to pursue. But I believe there was a very similar situation in Australia, to where you had a mass group of people, of humans, that were, and I can't remember if it was actual Aborigines or if it's the, you know, the settled people. You know, but there was like a group that all of a sudden did something, and they had no connection to the city of where something was happening. I don't know the specifics on it. I only heard about it in passing. So basically I was researching, well, not researching, but I was learning about the monkeys, and then someone made a comment about that. So I think there's something similar that happened in Australia, or it might have been Indonesia, but I think it was Australia. All the fun stuff happens in Australia. So, but yeah, that's it for today. Well, not for today, but that's it for right now. All the doors, everything, I had this trailer loaded down. Also, all the jams that I was going to use to build the shed, I put that in there too. So all the 8-foot doors and all the jams are all in the storage unit. So my whole entire shed is in the storage unit. So at least I know where all the components are. I don't have to worry about moving it multiple times until I'm ready to go get it. So yay, Friday, October 1st, which I don't know, I guess in another video I said next Wednesday, October 1st, but hell, surprise, surprise. So, but I'm gonna go find me some breakfast. Oh wait, no, hold on. It's 11 o'clock. I'm gonna go find me lunch. I woke up around 9. I guess my alarm went off at 6 and I just said no. So, but that's it for this particular moment. Didn't do a real long video. So, but just think about the monkeys and think about the connections we have, and see if you can tap into some. I try every day. I fail every day. But anyways, peace, love, money. I'm out.